I remember as a little boy, every night, the lady who worked as the maid in the home would tuck us to bed if my parents were out, and we'd always ask her to tell us a story. And she told us a story once which I had reinforced years later and found how rich it was. It's not a true story, it's a parable. It's a parable of a young man in one village who loved another young girl in another village, and he wanted to marry her, but she was not well-intentioned. She was just trying to exploit him and mock him and use him and all of that, but he really loved her. And finally one day she said to him, "I will only marry you if you prove to me that you love me more than anyone else in this world." He said, "Of course I do. That's why I'm asking to marry you." She said, No. You love your mother, I know, much more than you love me." He said, "Don't be silly. It's a different relationship. They're my parents. You'll be my lover, my wife. It's a complete..." She said, "No, I want you to prove it to me. If you really love me more than your mother, I want you to take her life and bring me her heart in your hand as my trophy, the trophy of my victory." He said, "You're getting ridiculous." She said, "No, if you prove to me that you love me more than her, I will marry you." He goes back home, wonders about this, ponders about it, and the story goes on, the parable goes on. He finally finds a knife, stabs his mother, takes the heart out of her chest, and he holds it in his hand, and he's running across the distance to present it to her. Running through a wilderness, he can hardly wait to give it to her, and he stumbles over a thicket, and the heart bounces out of his hand, and he can't find it. He's rummaging through the bushes and the thorns and everything. And all of a sudden he hears a voice as he himself has fallen. As he finds the heart and he's getting up and he dusts his knees, he hears a voice coming out of the heart saying, "Son, are you hurt? Son, are you hurt?" I was a little boy. Nobody needed to interpret for me what this maid was telling us, that the love of a mother is so strong that no dastardly act can stand in the way of that. You tell me, where did that love come from? Chemistry? Oh no. In fact, you will find a weaker mother doing the same thing as a stronger mother. A mother may be stronger in body who will take care of a child who's on the verge of death, and counter-evolution will be willing to pay with her life so that that weaker son and child of hers may still live. It's a love that God pours into your heart and into mine.